And we're in a heated contest between two division rivals, one of whom is happily nested at the top of the standings, and the other one is looking to shake the tree a bit.
Matt, listen, if you want to be the best, you've got to beat the best, right? These are the games where a team who's trying to come out on top of the pack can get a leg up. And, of course, if you're on top, this is a prime opportunity to keep them away.
Stepping in, Miles Michaelis. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Dietrich has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The third baseman,
so a good pitch 13, there to get the out, and with that we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team ERA. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves fourth in the NL in that category. Here's Matt Carpenter. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's a .333 hitter. Two of those hits were for home runs.
Oh, that's inside.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Kemp is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still no score. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
They're starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ball
Inside,
1.
ball 1.
The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch popped up. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Now batting.
Runner at second,
catcher,
1 away. Next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Jesse Winker come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Reds. Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Nope.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Here it is.
Ball 2.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Bader moving forward. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Reds 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Michael Lorenzen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Barnhart finds it, and he makes the throw to first. DeYoung is retired, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number
Here's
23.
Marcell Ozuna. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And that's in there for strike 1. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now
very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. Comes in with 6 hits in 17
Off the plate, ball
at-bats.
one.
He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2. Cantonese and called strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Dominic Leone is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen
for
in
the
the bottom
Cardinals.
half of the 8th.
Number 55, Dominic Leone.
So striding forward now, Scott Schebler. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Wong has it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In is Joey Votto now. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 7.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
In his career against this pitcher, he's 2 for 3. 0-1, here it comes. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 22 on the year as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Bader retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Yadier Molina, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Full count. 3-2. And missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias: 7 hits in 14 tries. He's taken him deep once. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Harrison Bader is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
All even now, 2-2. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over. So guys, do you think games against division rivals might mean more to the players than others?
I do, Matt. I mean, these guys are competitors and they want to win every game. But they know that when October comes around, it's a division championship that really sets you up for success in the postseason. These rivalry games are a bit more impactful to that race. So, yes, I think their outcome can affect a player's morale a little bit more noticeably.
We're in a close contest here between division rivals. And guys, do players reach a little deeper in these matchups, or should they maybe?
Hey, no doubt about that. A win against a division rival is much more valuable. In fact, in addition to gaining a game in your win column, you're also putting them 1 more behind in the loss column, which guarantees that your position in the standings is always improving. At the end of the season, it's these divisional rivals that you are measured up against. So, absolutely, these are the games you definitely want to win.
Nick Castellanos now. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
So digging in now, Jose Peraza. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
Steven Brault comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
43.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
In now, Jesse Winker, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped up. Number 16 has a play, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Running yet again for second. Swinging a high chopper. Bell scoops it up. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Ready once again, Joey Votto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
Ball one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The set and the 1-0.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Scooter Gennett.
From the belt, the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Number 16 is there, and the side is retired. David Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
David Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Josh Bell. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Pirates, the first baseman, Josh.
Comes set with the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them a 4.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 16.
Digging in, number 16. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having a great season, who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Lonnie Chisenhall comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Ball.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Catcher, Jacob.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob Stallings. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I got the count. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Pirates leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. So here's Matt Kemp now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. A 1-1 count to Puig. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed the bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's 4 for 13. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
That's the difference in today's game. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count. The batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking
now running at first for the Pirates.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Kevin Newman singled homer run in his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Grounded up the first baseline. One there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws. Not an easy double play to complete.
Adam Frazier stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. 2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2-2 to Adam Frazier. The 2-2. Hit on the ground out toward Jeanette at second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for the Pirates.
At the plate, Starling Marte, runner in scoring position with Cincinnati. Zach enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 32, Zach Duke.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he'll dive back in. Here comes the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more. Kyle Crick comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. In now for the Reds, Zach Duke. But I've got to say, I'd be surprised if they go ahead and let him hit here.
Duke.
Derek Dietrich will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 22, Derek Dietrich.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Crick comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty D? He goes right at the hitters. Talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
And here's Jose Peraza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Look out, 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Line hard to center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next to Cincinnati.
Striding in, Jesse
left
Winker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. So one division rival gets a step up on another in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty, they do, and that's a lift for them. But, you know, the loser's going to get some chances at revenge because rivals within this division face each other quite a bit.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. 19 times in a season you take the field against teams in your division. So these teams will be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. Let's hope they give us a lot more good games like this one.